Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. My name is The Humble Gamer, and welcome back to Skyrim, part 48 today. I'm back on post-commentary again, of course, because, like I said last episode, these two episodes unfortunately recorded without my microphone, which is just weird. I'm still kind of gobsmacked about that, because I was pretty sure I had my microphone on when I was recording, but hey, I can't go back and fix it now, so I've just got to do some post-commentary. But I've decided what to do with the commentary on this video. You know, it's not going to be too lackluster and rambly. I always use the word lackluster like I actually know what the fuck it means. Do I actually know what the word lackluster means? Just means like missing something, or you know, not quite up to scratch. You know, not the best thing. Oh, do you know what? I remember this. I remember coming out here and hearing NPCs talking, and then I turned around at some point, and there was just these two NPCs sitting on the boardwalk next to me, just chatting away like it's a casual day. Yeah, look, I saw the subtitles and I looked over and I saw those guys sitting there. I've just noticed them obviously now, like looking back at it, but I didn't notice till now. This is when I noticed these NPCs, and I was really thrown back by this. I remember being like completely thrown back by it, like, oh my god, that's actually like Oblivion dialogue but good. You know, there's just these two random NPCs just chatting like it's a casual day in Skyrim. And yeah, I suppose their dialogue probably wouldn't like happen unless you actually walked near them. It probably triggers like from proximity. But the fact that there's this random sort of encounter that can occur, like just that little thing really got me. I'm sad that the original commentary for that is gone, because I thought that was super cool, and that showed in my voice. Hopefully, like, I've, you know, made you guys aware of how it made me feel. Anyway, enough of that. Today, I think in this episode, I was going to get the Glenmoral Witch's Head, which is just going to involve a lot of travelling, as far as I'm aware. I think I go to Falkreath, and then I sort of travel up north towards the cave system where the witches are. So during the course of all that, I thought I might as well update you on some goings on. Especially with regards to Skyrim. So I've taken a lot of time to think about where I want to go with this series, because we're at episode 48 now, and now that I've done this today, very soon I'll record 49 and 50. I haven't actually recorded 49 and 50 yet. In fact, like, for the first time in a while, I'll date the video. I'm actually recording this on the 23rd of April, which I think is about 3 weeks before this would go up, because I think parts 45 and 46 were the last ones to go up the weekend just gone. So next weekend will be 47 and 48. No, that's not right. That's not right. Yeah, next weekend is 46. It's 45 and 46, and the weekend after, so not this weekend coming, the next weekend is when this episode's supposed to go up. That's less than 2 weeks. I had a 4-week head start with these recordings when I started this series. Like, I made sure that I was always about 4 weeks ahead. But I decided to take a break. I got really pissed off. I mentioned it last episode, but my checklist I was using to keep track of what I was doing in the game got lost in a hard drive corruption. And yeah, I went and re-downloaded the checklist, but to go back through it and like redo the whole fucking thing would basically require me to sort of go by memory for about 30% of it, and then for the other 70% I'd have to re-watch the whole series to remind myself exactly of the little things that I did, like what special effects I unlocked and enchantments and what books I read and things like that. That's not stuff I can just remember off the top of my head. So I got really pissed off and I was like, you know what, fuck this, and I just gave up on Skyrim for a little while. I thought, alright, I'm going to walk away for a bit, give myself a chance to breathe, and either one, I'm gonna be able to get this checklist back, because I thought at the time I might, or I'm not. And if not, I'm just gonna have to get used to the fact that I don't have the checklist and just carry on with the game without it. I've played Skyrim before without a checklist. I just thought it was very useful in the case of this series in terms of trying to like do eventually do like everything in the game. But I'm pretty sure I can do that without a checklist, and there's always an opportunity in the future for me to potentially just do specific parts of the checklist, just maybe the quests or something like that, just to track the quests so that I know I've done every quest in the game when I have. because that can be a bit daunting later in the game when you've done like 150 quests and you don't know what the last 20 are or whatever. That's just an example of numbers, but anyway, that's my plan anyway. I'm going to just forget about the checklist for now. We're going to carry on. I've got plans to go up to episode 58 for this series, and then I think I'm going to do a live stream for part 59, because my dad's going on vacation in June for 2 weeks, and pretty much aligning with when he goes on vacation, like the day after part 58 goes up. So I will basically upload part 58, and then the week that he's away, or the 2 weeks he's away, I'll probably do a couple of live streams just to like play a bunch of Skyrim on stream for this series, and that'll be parts 59 and 60. And then obviously after that we'll just carry on as normal. But I thought it'd be fun to do a couple of live streams. Of course, that does mean like catching up with myself though, because once I get to part 58, I'm gonna just not be recording anything until the live streams are done. So what will probably end up happening is I'll probably do the 2 live streams in the first week of my dad's vacation, and then in the second week I'll try and record a bulk bunch of episodes to upload. But that's the plan anyway. I'm now at the Glenmoral Witch's Cave. Whoop-de-doo. Only took 6 minutes. It's not very long. I've got a cup of tea with me. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a pretty good cup of tea, actually. That's pretty good, actually. Oh, man. So, I mean, yeah, other than that, you know, the plan is as normal, really. Just carry on. Play some more Skyrim now that I've caught up with myself to episode 58, or 48, sorry. I'll probably sit down and record some later this week. But I've been playing loads of other stuff anyway. In the intermission, in the break between recording episodes of Skyrim, obviously since this episode, which is the last one I've recorded as of now, I recorded this like 3 or 4 weeks back. In those 3-4 weeks, I've been just playing loads of other stuff in my free time without recording anything. You know, I've said this before, but like I'm kind of busy now, and I don't get a lot of chance to play games, you know, so, or at least not as much as I used to. So I don't like to record all the time. Sometimes when I get a couple hours to play a game, I'll just sit and play the game, and I won't record. Or if I do record, it will be like a private little vloggy thing where I put the camera up and in front of the TV and just kind of chat away while I'm playing and maybe show stuff off. That stuff goes onto my vlog channel, but privately. I do have intentions to maybe one day upload that stuff, but not right now. Or publicise that stuff, sorry. It's already uploaded, it's just not public. But hopefully one day I'll make that stuff public. Oh, right, here I was going back and forth in and out of the cave because I was trying to get my NPCs to come to me. Oh, this was another really funny thing that happened that you'll never hear on the commentary. I was pissed off with my NPCs not showing up, right? I paid 500 gold for Janasa to come with me because I couldn't find Uthgard. And then when I got here, Janasa had just fucked off. And I managed to get my ghost back because I think I end up just re-summoning him in the cave. But Janasa just was nowhere to be found, so I just wasted 500 gold on her. It's just so dumb, man. Skyrim can be so stupid sometimes. Even with the unofficial bug patch. It's just so stupid the way it works sometimes. God. Well, despite that anyway, I actually, as another sort of Elder Scrolls related thing, I literally, before I started recording this, I put my Xbox on, my 360, and I put on Morrowind on my 360 for the first time in like 3 years. And I was just sort of like fucking around in it, just sort of, I don't know, playing around for like 10 minutes. I didn't save, but I was curious whether I still had like all of my fortify intelligence potions and stuff that I'd made years ago. Because I was like doing the thing where you make really high level fortify intelligence potions so that you can make like even more powerful potions of enchanting and stuff like that, so that you can make really powerful enchantments or whatever it was. I had like an inventory filled with like really high level items, and weapons. Just like I think I had maybe 100 vials of refill magicka or whatever it was that like continuously regenerates your magicka, and normally that only lasts like 5 seconds or whatever, but all of mine last like I think they restore 300 magicka a second for like 800 seconds or something. So each one of those vials is like, hold on, how much would 800 seconds be in minutes? That's like 20 minutes or something. So that's like 20 minutes of constant magicka regeneration on each vial. It's insane, and I've got like 100 of them. I need to try and remind myself what I was doing in that playthrough at that point. I'm trying to remember like what skills I had and what I was trying to level up and all that, because if I remember correctly, I'd done the main quest and I was intending to do the Tribunal DLC, but I wanted to level my character up more first. I wanted to like do some level ups, get up to maybe like level 25 and get my my like strength and strength and endurance and willpower, all that other stuff. I wanted to like get that up a bit, do the ×5 like min-maxing multipliers and stuff. But I obviously I don't know what skills I already had when I last played. I've got 2 out of 10 in main skills towards my next character level. I know that much. But on the Xbox version, you can't have any of that stuff that shows you the specifics of what you've already got. God, it's so good playing modded on PC, but going back to like the old ass slow console version is just unique, man. There's nothing like it. What I may do is later on I might see if I can find the document that I had that kept track of all of my Morrowind statistics and see if I can't sort of match it up. You know, like maybe if the last... I don't think I dated the entries in the document, but if the last entry is pretty similar statistic-wise to what my stats are in the game currently, then obviously it is updated to when I last properly played, and I can just go from there. If not, then I might just have to fuck around and just get a bunch of levels in different skills and level up, and then it will all reset, I think. I think that's how it works. Morrowind is a real pain in the arse at the best of times, man, I tell you what. I don't have to worry about training in that game, though. I've got, like, fucking 250,000 gold. Got, like, tons of gold for training. Oh, God. Plus, I think I've got the magic thing that lets you lower the price of merchants as well, so... Anyway, back to Skyrim. You know, talking about Morrowind, let's talk about Skyrim again. I've done the Glenmoral Witch's Head thing. Super easy. You can, when you're in that cave, I'm saying this like it's a fucking tutorial, you can kill all the witches if you want to, and there's loot to be had, but I decided in this video not to. I just killed the first witch, picked up her head and just ran out because, well, I figured I needed to just sort of get on with the next part of the Companion's Quest, really. I don't actually know how much of the Companion's Quest there is left. Oh! This was okay. I don't think I can properly express how I reacted here when I walked up to Uthgard here and I spoke to her like this. I was livid. I was livid. I had this reaction that was like, "You fucking bitch! Where the fuck were you?" Like, that was exactly what I said in the video, in the original commentary, and you will never hear it, but oh my god, I was so livid when I just saw her there and was like, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You are never around when I need you, but then suddenly out of nowhere you're just here." And I wanted to get her, like, because she was right there, and but Janasa, as you can see, wasn't with me. So I think actually that's what I'm looking for right now as I'm looking around. I'm looking for Janasa. I'm like, where the fuck is Janasa? Like, I've come back to Whiterun and my ghost is here, but Janasa's just missing. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, can I just, like, get her anyway? Maybe Janasa went home? But I can't.
That and a true Nord never
hold on.
been talking to those companions.
Okay, yeah, I just started talking to her about various things here, but like, I think I did ask her a couple of times, like, to join me, and she's like, no, you've already got a companion. So I was just like, well, what do I do? Like, I don't know where Janasa is. And I had to fucking backtrack to Falkreath to find Janasa. I'm not going to tell you what happened, because I'll tell you more when we actually get there, but man, like, again, a moment caught on video that would have been super funny in terms of like highlights or something, and it's just never going to be seen now because the commentary didn't record. Such a fucking crying shame, man. Such a crying shame. I think the plan was to come back and grab Uthgard. I don't know if I did by the end of this video or not. I had this plan to like get rid of Janasa. And then grab Uthgard quickly before like continuing in the next episode or whatever. I think I wanted to do like a bunch of inventory management or something. Speaking of which, now that I don't have the checklist, all of those items I need to sort out at the College of Winterhold, plus the stuff that's in my inventory at the moment, I'm going to need to like do that all manually, because I don't actually have the checklist anymore to keep track of like what I've disenchanted and what enchantments I've got and stuff. So I'm basically just going to need to go off video in the chest and just take each item that I think is worth disenchanting and check them one by one to see which ones I have and haven't got the enchantments for. Oh, I thought I'd wait here because I thought Janasa would turn up. But yeah, so I'll do that. I think before the next recording, I'll jump in, I'll teleport to Winterhold, and I'll just do a little inventory stuff there. And then I'll take notes, and then that way when I log back in and I go back to where I was, I can just go back to Winterhold and I'll know what to do. But we've got to sort it out, right? Because we've got to make money for training later down the line. You know, we got to like clear up our inventories a bit and get ourselves ready for the next part of the quests. I reckon we'll definitely get companions done by part 58 by the time we do live streaming. I don't know what I'll do after the companions quest line. I think I did have a plan, but I'm not entirely sure what that was, and I'll have to remind myself. So I had an idea of like what city I think I wanted to go to next, you know. So it's a great thing about Skyrim though, like we're at part 48 and I basically only travelled between Whiterun and Winterhold, like, and I've gone to Windhelm a couple of times, but only the stables, and I've just made it to Falkreath. I also went to Morthal briefly as well a couple of times. So I've like briefly visited a couple of towns, but I've mostly been in Whiterun and Winterhold since part fucking 7. You know, so for like 40 parts now, I've basically just been in these 2 cities doing quests. You know, and we've travelled to other random places. Oh, so, okay. So this is what happened. Janasa and the ghost got caught up on a dragon. This is what happened, right? When I was at the cave earlier, they had gotten stuck with this dragon that was, I think, so far away from me that it was spawned but not doing anything. So I think they were all just like distracted and wouldn't come near me. So Janasa has just stayed here the whole fucking video because of this damn dragon, and I've had to come back and find out and just like deal with this dragon before I can finally talk to her to get her to fuck off so I can grab Uthgard. And that's like the whole big issue of this episode, that I would have loved to have named it after, but I can't now because all that commentary's gone, so I have to name it something different. But that was basically the whole thing, like, was just me wondering why Janasa disappeared, and then being angry at Uthgard for just suddenly reappearing when I went back to Winterhold, or Whiterun, sorry. And then just finding out what happened to Janasa and having to deal with a damn dragon before I could finally like get rid of her and go back and get Uthgard. That was the whole episode basically for me in terms of like what happened, the specifics. Oh god, my nose. I've got an itchy nose. I've got this problem with my nose, right? I don't know what the fuck it is, but like, I think I'm starting to grow like hairs in my nose, pretty long hairs, which I obviously up until a couple of years ago I wasn't really growing hairs in my nose that were really long. And They are itching all the time. They're constantly irritating the inside of my nose, making me sneeze, making me want to sneeze. So I have to keep trimming the hairs in my nose to like stop them from scratching against the inside and causing me to sneeze. So annoying. Oh fuck. God. And then you think you've gotten all the shit out of your nose, and then it just feels like there's more. It's just ridiculous. It never fucking ends. Never stops. Oh, there we go. Oh man. I mean, let me just say, because there's 7 minutes of this video left, so I've got time while I'm fighting the dragon here to just make a point about this. I am enjoying playing Skyrim. I am, right? I don't want there to be any doubt that I am actually enjoying this playthrough. But I do consistently run into various issues, whether it be real life issues of being busy or just not really feeling like playing for a while, not really wanting to edit, or just generally speaking, just wanting to play other stuff for a bit, right? It sort of conflicts with the idea of a very long playthrough, because Skyrim is not a short game, and I've made that very clear from the get-go. This is going to take like 250 plus episodes to do, and I don't even think I should have called it a let's play, to be honest. I've thought about that more recently and thought, like, why have I even called it LP number 8? It should just be Skyrim. You know, I've got playlists that are just the name of the game without LP next to it, because really this isn't an LP. It's not a let's play as such. It's just me enjoying Skyrim, like just running through it, doing a bunch of crap. So I might rename it, to be honest, and do something else as an LP at some point in the future. And I might like forego the whole idea of you know, consistently recording this, because I was all worried and giving myself like a time frame at the start about like, oh, you know, I kind of want to leave YouTube at the end of next year, and you know, if I do like 2 episodes a week, that's only going to give me time to do like 200 episodes anyway, you know, so I'd have to do like a few live streams to make up for the lack and stuff like that. But to be honest, like, you know, I'm rethinking the whole retirement thing anyway. I think I'm getting to a point where I'm just realizing that, like, I can't do YouTube as much as I used to, and I don't think I can, like, continue doing it forever, but I do enjoy when I get the chance to do it, and I'd like to be able to keep doing it, but less and less. And I think that's probably something I'll address in an update video at some point, probably in, I'll either address it on the channel update halfway through this year, or I'll address it at my 10th channel anniversary in October, or I'll address it on the New Year video next year. I may address it in all 3, I don't know, but it'll have to be something I address is the idea of retirement, or just dialing it down and sort of cutting back on content creation as I go into the end of 2025, because I do want to sort of like dial it back a lot, but there's still things I need to do, and obviously I've started this big project Skyrim, and I need to get on with it. Oh, sorry, I don't need to get on with it, but like I need a lot of time to do it. So I need more time than just the time I originally allotted for myself. So I'm not going to worry about time frame. I'm not going to worry about consistently recording episodes in the future. I think I'm happy to just record when I feel like recording Skyrim. I might record bulk sometimes. I'm gonna, obviously for now, I am gonna get up to episode 58, and then I'll do those 2 live streams for parts 59 and 60 in June. And then what I may do at that point is record one more bulk set, and then I'll do my channel update for the halfway through the year for June, and I'll probably just end up leaving Skyrim there for a month or 2 and just doing some other stuff, because as it stands, right, Easter has come and gone, and I remember saying that I wanted to do a Hat in Time come Easter, right, and I still haven't done that. I need to go back to a Hat in Time and live stream some of that so that I can get myself back into it. Anyway, let me right, enough of that, right? That's all future stuff to address in channel updates. Let me address what's going on in the game right now, so that I actually can warrant this commentary meaning something, this post commentary. So we come back to to Jorvaskar, right? Obviously, I got sidetracked by having to go find Janasa, but the idea is you come back to Jorvaskar and it's been directly attacked by the Silver Hand, and Kodlak, their leader, has been killed before he could be freed from being a werewolf, which is what he wants, which is why we went to get the Glenmoral Witch Head. So, yeah, I think next we'll have to attack the Silver Hand head-on at one of their bases, possibly. I can't remember specifically what they need us to do. But yeah, so... Oh, right, and then I talked to him, and fucking, he becomes my companion again, and it sends Uthgard away just when I got her back. Just when I got her back. This was another thing. Like, I got so pissed off again here. I was like, I have just got her back. I have just found her again, and he has made her fuck off. Look at me. Look, I'm just staring at her as she walks away. You can almost sense the anger in just the stare, looking at her as she walks down the stairs. Like, I was so pissed off. The end of this episode was basically just me having a real fucking go at Vilkas and just being pissed that after all of that, I still couldn't get Uthgard and had to deal with stupid ass fucking Vilkas. Of course, you know, I wrote it off as like, I'll get Uthgard again at some point later, but, you know, as long as I've got our companion, that was the whole point, really. But I did essentially waste 500 gold on Janasa for nothing, so... it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's Skyrim, right? So... But anyway... That's pretty much it. I think we've got 1 minute left on this video now, so that's time for me to write this off. Thank you very much for watching. Again, I'm sorry that these had to be post-commentated. My bad. You know, I will make absolutely certain when I record 49 and 50 episodes, the episodes 49 and 50, I'll make sure that I have the microphone turned on. I'll make sure the red light is not blinking and that it's not solid, right? I'll make absolutely certain of that. And when we're done with 50, we'll see what happens next. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one, I guess. I guess. And of course I'll see you in the next one. What else would I see you in? I suppose I could record some other stuff, actually. We'll see what happens. Future's full of mystery. Alright, that's it. See you guys later.